I got pregnant for him. In the beginning, he wasn't sure if we should keep it or not because of financial conditions. So we were planning on having an abortion. But he later changed his mind and said he didn't feel good about having it, so he would want us to keep it. I was very happy about the fact that he wanted us to keep the pregnancy, but at the same time, I was worried because he didn't want it in the beginning. And I'm schooling too. I am in the university, as well as living with my parents, but I agreed to us keeping it aside my worries. We now had to tell my mom about it. I told her and she wasn't happy about it. She wanted me to get rid of it, considering the fact that she had better plans for me and the struggle she went through to get me where I am today. She told me he could ignore me after I gave birth, so it wasn't a good idea for me to suspend school and have a child. I thought about it and I was scared about the future and how it would be if I didn't listen to my mom. And he actually ignores me after giving birth. So I told him about my discussion with my mom and he told me he wants the baby, so he wouldn't give me any money to go get rid of it. He also told me he will end the relationship between us if I get rid of it. I was stuck between siding with my mom or him, but in the end, I listened to my mom and got rid of the pregnancy with my own money. So that was it. I didn't hear from him for 3 weeks after I got rid of it. After all, he had made his point clear, of which I kind of understood him, but I was also thinking of what the future holds for me. After the 3 weeks, I kind of missed him, so I decided to call him. That's a mistake I made. Fortunately for me, he answered my call though and sounded so nice towards me, and I asked him if he wanted us to reconcile because I felt he wouldn't take me serious after I have gotten rid of his baby, but he asked me to come over to his house. I went and we had a conversation about the whole issue, and he told me he didn't know if the relationship would work, but he would give it a thought and let me know if we can continue the relationship. So I went home. He called me 3 days later and said we should give the relationship a chance. I agreed. I was happy, so I went to his place the following day. I cooked for him and we got intimate afterwards and then went home. We were cool for like 2 days, and then all of a sudden he wasn't giving me attention, saying he was busy. I decided to give him some space. So for 3 good days, we didn't talk. He wasn't giving me attention, saying he was busy. I decided to give him some space. So for like 3 good days, we didn't talk. He didn't bother to text or call me. I decided to call him myself, but he declined my call and told me he was busy, so he couldn't talk. I sent him messages telling him how I felt about how he was treating me. He ignored my messages. I continued calling him continuously, but he wouldn't answer. I sent him messages telling him how I felt about how he was treating me. He ignored my messages. I sent him messages upon messages, but no reply still, and I told him to just let me know if he wasn't interested anymore. It would be better than he ignoring me, and I promised not to bother him again. He told me the truth. I finally saw him typing, but unfortunately for me, the message he sent was, "I am done, move on." My heart skipped a bit. I just sat in disbelief staring at his messages as tears dropped from my eyes. I controlled myself not to bother him like I promised if he told me the truth, but I cried my eyes out and decided to move on. It's not like I had a choice and that was it, but if I had the chance to speak to him, I would ask him why he acted all night after I came back and told me he wanted us to give our relationship a chance. If he knew he would break up with me, why didn't he just open up to me and tell me we should go our separate ways? The first time I called him after the whole incident, he really didn't have to accept me back and break up with me some days after.